Hello everybody. Today we will do PowerPoint, and PowerPoint is part of the Microsoft Office package, which actually is dedicated to Presentation Manager, to be Presentation Manager. Presentation is demonstrated on the screen or through the projector, so it has proportions and sizing the same as a screen. The popular size is 16:9. You can see wide screen proportion, and that side-to-side rate is 16:9. We also have old-fashioned TV, which have the side rates lengths to height like 4:3. If you're planning to make your presentation for this small screen, then you will set up this in a special icon when we open this presentation. When you can see here, that is initial screen. You can see many templates. You can also download these templates. You can see themes from Microsoft website, but personally I don't like to use it because PowerPoint is in use by millions of people simultaneously. So when you use the regular templates, it will be recognized, and personally I would like to do a presentation from scratch. So I will use blank presentation like this. When you double click this blank presentation, you will see picture like this. What is this? This is initial screen in design mode. Design mode, which is good for making the original presentation from you. And on the left pane you can see slide icon, big icon of the slide. You can actually make it bigger and smaller, which you position your cursor between this on the line and move this line to the left and to the right. So that will give more or less space for your design. Also, for the simple presentation, you will see the text box for add title and text box for adding subtitle. Speaking about presentation in PowerPoint, everything that you can place inside of the space which organized by PowerPoint for your slide is placing in the boxes, text, pictures, and everything else. So it's sizable. When you click this box, the box will be sizable and stretchable. You can change that proportion, and you still can use it for title and subtitle. Definitely you can make your own text box. If you go to insert, you will find text box, and then when you use insert text box, your cursor will be upside down cross, so you can run and make your own text box and immediately can start typing there. To remove the text box from your design, you need to click the border and press delete. Now, first of all, the background of our presentation is white. It's not quite good, so I would like to make it colorful. To make it colorful, what you need to do, you need to go to design, because design actually responsible for the size and background. So you can see here the icon format background. Let's go for this. Click, and then on the right side you will see the format background pane. Your sliders automatically became smaller, but you can make this design for the background with a different way. My lovely piece of this is gradient fill. Solid fill is not quite good, but gradient fill by default use white and blue. But you see here gradient is a blending colors. Every slide here, when you move it, change the area which is painted with a certain color. But take a look, when you select one of the sliders and then you will go to color, let's find the color. Here you can find the color, and when you go for this color, you will see palette, and you can use different colors from this palette, and they will be blended with existing colors for this gradient. So I would like to make warm yellow, something like this. That will be good for this title, but I would like to make the bottom of it a little bit more blue. So I will select the slider and we'll go for the color, and I will use maybe this color and we'll redistribute it a little bit like this. But don't forget, the boxes is still here. You see dotted line for these boxes. Now, in the gradient design, you can find the direction and type. Linear type is what you see here, from up to bottom, and then you can open this type of the gradient, and you can find the radial like this from the corner, and then direction from the corner. You can change the direction, or you can find, for example, rectangular that will be like this. So you will choose the one that you would like to, and definitely it's not permanent, so you can change this color. So let me change this blue or cyan to the more warming color that will be green like this. So I would like to make it, and I will leave this as I made. But this green is not very warm, so let me go for this color again, and then I will go for more colors, and then I will choose greenish yellow or salad, and then I will make it like this. Yes, that is good. Then I will delete one of these slides. That will be good to delete it. Select and then press delete. And then my gradient will be made of three sliders. And I can move this here to make the warm like a sunrise a little bit wider. So that is my gradient. Then folks, instead of this click to add title, I would like to move this box a little bit up because my title will be in the top. And then I will make it like around the top title, and then I will make it bigger from side to side, and I will type right here, double click here, and I will type Medgar Evers College. So that will be a presentation about our college, and that will be caps lock, Medgar Evers College. Medgar Evers College. By the way, this font is not quite satisfactory. This is pretty simple and thin. I would like to make it a little bit better. So I will go to Home ribbon and change the font from Calibri to a little bit a better font. Let's say gray, the Great Arial Heavy. Okay, then I will change the color for this font. Also, on the green, that will be good for make it brown, But still, folks, still not very good. I would like to make it maybe blue. Yeah, that is not presentable. So what if I change the idea to make the title in the box? There is a mechanism in PowerPoint that allows me to make very nice, powerful titles. That is under Insert button, and then we'll go to Make Word Art. And then I would like to take something with reflection, the gradient feel, like this one. And I will type my text here again. Medgar Evers College. That is pretty. When I highlight it, I can change the font to Arial Black, and then I need to remove this. Just press the border of this box and press delete. Now we will go to Medgar Evers College, make the box a little tinier, take this box and move it to the top of our design. Alright, then folks, this is nice. I will make it a little bit higher to get this reflection nice. Okay, then add subtitle. So what I'm going to do, I will add subtitle. This click to add title need to be removed. I will delete it. And to add subtitle, my subtitle will be the city, University of New York. The City University of New York. Then I will make it small. We'll make it smaller like this. And when it's smaller, I will go to select the border, and then it will be movable, and I will move it right here to the title. So that is subtitle. We can make it a little bit bolder, so I will highlight this piece and make it bold and make it a little bit bigger, and also we'll make it maybe on this place. So that will be exactly our subtitle. Alright. In the next step, folks, I would like to take the title Medgar Evers College and Google it for the images, because I would like to borrow the image from the Google about Medgar Evers College, and here what I made. Alright, I have a lot of images, and I will take some nice image for Medgar Evers College. Let me take some kind of this. So I will click it, and then I will go for, no, it's blur, unfortunately. Okay, let me take this. This is nice. And then I will take this, click it. That will be somewhere right mouse click, and I will make copy image. Then I will go to our presentation. Then I would like to paste it. Right mouse click and then paste option. Okay, this is my image, but I can make it smaller. You can see the corner points here, and I will make it smaller, to put some text about it. And what else I would like to do? I would like to use this image to make the shadow underneath of it. That will make this image shifted upon the surface of the screen. I'm adjusting the side and then shadow. When you click the shadow, then you will see the transparency side and presets. Let's go for preset fields. The first preset is good, but I would like to make it a little bit bigger size. Let's do this. Okay, and then fuzziness or blur will go like this, and distance from the picture a little bit distant, size a little bit smaller, okay, and less transparent, so that will be darker. Okay, and a little bit more distant and a smaller size, like this. Now folks, you can see the beautifulness of the shadow. I would like to make title for this picture, folks. For that I will take a text box, insert text box, and underneath of this picture I will make frame for text box, and then we'll type academic 1, sorry for the mistake, I will correct it, academic 1 building from the MEC CUNY campus. The alignment must be done in the middle, alright, and the box is transparent, so the text will be nicely done here. Now folks, I would like to take the text which actually will be displayed here near the first title page about Medgar's college presentation, and for this I will borrow the text from the Medgar Evers site textual description. So guys, for my design I took the description of the college from the website of the Medgar College CUNY, and then I will insert text box, and I will place this information inside of this text box. But you can see what you can see now, the information is quite big, so it's bigger than one side of the slide. So what I would like to do, I would like to take the part of this information for the next slide. So what I'm going to do, I will highlight it, make Control X, which is cut, and then I will copy and paste this slide into the next copy and then paste option. Keep source formatting. So now we have duplicated this slide, but what I need to do when I need to delete this picture, because that will be different picture, and delete this text from the box, which is Control X, which is just delete, and paste, and here I need to take another text and put it in this slide. This slide I will delete. Alright, so the second part of the text will be here. And also I need to delete the description of the Academic 1 building. Alright, so we prepared this slide for the next slide in here. Alright, so folks, to see the presentation when we build this slide, that is easy. We put F5 and presentation will be on a full screen. So you can see here the presentation is static and there is no sound for this presentation. Okay, next will be our empty slide, and then next will bring us to the design options again. Okay, so please do not forget that demonstration of the slides need to be pressed the button F5 on your keyboard. Folks, but let's do something to make our presentation not so boring. I will go to our first slide, title slide, and I will remove format background. When I need it, I can do this, but by clicking on the right mouse button, and format background will bring it again. So again, when you right mouse click on the right background, so you will have it. Then folks, what I would like to do, I would like to make animation. Animation, folks, is the ribbon, but for animation, for setting up animation, I need to make visible animation pane. That will be a setting for animation on the right side of your slide. So folks, when we make the animation pane visible, let's try to animate this static slide. First of all, I would like to select the first object for animation, and that is my box with reflection. So I will select it, and I will choose, for this I will choose animation, this from this collection of animations. Let me make it float in like this. Second will be the city anniversary of New York. Let me make this swivel. Okay. Then we will go for picture. Picture, I will go for fade. Okay. Then the title for the picture, and that will go for fade too. Then we will go for text, and text I will highlight the box with text, and I will make it float in like this. Now folks, when we assign all of these animations, then you can see the 5 different animation titles here in animation pane. You can see animation pane a little clear, make a little bit more space for this. And here you will see the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Here is the activation point of this animation. You can see the mouse picture, that meaning this is on click. On click. That makes sense because when you on the presentation and you have the remote controller, remote mouse for your presentation. So when you go for the public, for the audience, you will press F5 and you will see only the background. When you press mouse, you will see Medgar Evers College. Unfortunately, you don't see the full picture because I have it full screen. Next piece will be the City University of New York. Next piece will be the picture. Next piece will be picture title, and eventually the text. Let's get back. One click will bring us back to our design tool, and this is our slide. Now, how to set up the timing for this? When you double click the first title in animation pane, double click, you will see dialog box for this animation, and you can see timing, text animation, and so on effects. So let's go for the first one, timing. It will go for 1 second fast. I would like to make it about 2 seconds. Alright, and then on click, that's good. Text animation as one object or as paragraphs. That is for paragraphs. Okay, let's see how it works. So it shows you that it works better. Now, I would like to make sound during this effect. You can see sound. When you double click, you can see the sound for float up. No sound. How to make sound associated with this? Open this and you will see different sound, a limited quantity that actually PowerPoint suggests you to use. Applause, arrow, bomb, breeze, and so on. So let's make applause. Applause, maybe some good. Let's say, I will say OK. You probably do not hear it because I made the system audio not present, but I will try to make it present so you will hear it. Now let me check this for system audio so you will hear it. Double click and I will say OK. Let me run it. Applause, OK. Alright, I hope you heard it. Then let me associate and adjust the length for picture. Picture, make a picture, timing. Timing is 0.5 second, so I will make it 5 seconds. And I will make it with sound. But folks, I don't like this sound for this picture, so I'll go for other sound. Other sound will bring me to the local disk where I can actually save my prepared sound. So take a look. I have guitar stroke with wave format. Actually, this is compatible format. When I say OK, then nice. So I'll say OK. Now I will do the same thing for text box. double click, you will see text box association here. And first I would like to use timing. Timing will be bigger. I'll make 2 seconds or even more, let's say 3 seconds. And effect without sound, but I will make it other sound. Other sound is my sound, so I will use this guitar stroke. OK. And I'll say OK. And you will see appearing of these things. And the last thing is appearance of the text. So I will go for text box 5 and I will bring it for your attention. And that is so far no sound. Let me make other sound here. That is my sound. I will make happy guitar chords. I prepared this before. I took it from the web. OK, and then timing. I will make it 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Make it OK. Alright, so folks, here is what I made with my presentation. When I go for F5 for presentation, you will not see the full picture of the presentation, but you will see part of it because I'm going for the full screen. So let's go for that. Okay, we'll go for F5 and you see nothing because this is not click. When I click first, you'll see my girls college with applause. Then next piece without sound, the City University of New York. Next piece, appearance of the picture. Next piece, appearance of the title. And next piece, appearance of the McGarris College. So F5 and I'll go to back to my design tool. Okay, how this works for presentation, folks? This works this way. So when you go for presentation F5, you need to say something about this presentation. For example, this presentation is made by Professor Knizhnikov, CIS department, as a sample of possibilities that give us opportunities, that give us PowerPoint presentation made in Microsoft Office package. So it made in the famous Brooklyn College, McGarris College. Applause, folks. McGarris College is a beautiful place for learning, placed in the center of Brooklyn, and it has extraordinary campus. And this you can see one of the buildings, which is building academic 1. And then, folks, you can read about history of the creation of McGarris College. So that is how presentation must be done. In this case, I would like to finish my lesson.